surprising to see, actual representatives, people that represent the government in some type of professional capacity talking like that, bro. Like, it's only certain motherfuckers that talk like that. I mean, like, trolls and idiots talk like that, bro. But you literally got troll-like idiot individuals in leadership roles, dog. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. They ain't got no business being in that motherfucker, bro. But I got to keep 100 and just think about other people in high positions that may share the same perspective as them, which it's going to be the minority. But it's just, this ain't all of them, bro. This ain't all of them, dog. And these seem to be people of influence and shit that's going to mold other motherfuckers' minds, having them think the same fucking ways, perpetuating this fucking problem, dog. And shit we do not need, bro. Shit we do not need, man. Like, you got to be a weird motherfucker to be talking like that, though. Just period, just in general, you gotta be a weird motherfucker to talk like that, dog. Your average Samaritan don't be out here just having casual conversation talking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That don't even make no sense.
I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I decided to blind myself to protect myself from the stupidity that I may be forced to endure in today's video. Now, you may have to do the same, considering if you've been with me on this journey talking about Stevie Knight, then I already know that you've leaked enough brain matter that your ears are probably pretty raw with just meat and skin hanging on up there. Now, you may have to go check a drawer, maybe a glove compartment, to go get you a pair of sunglasses or shades just like I did to protect your eyes, because that might be all we have left after we talk about Stevie Knight Night. Again! Now, I hope the Night Riders don't attack me too hard for what I have to say in today's video. Because, for me personally, I've known what racism is since I was like 8, a little boy. But for Stevie, he's only come to this realization very recently. Now, for most of us, I know this is like, well, no duh. But for Stevie, this was truly enlightening. This was actually earth-shattering. And speaking of earth-shattering, this was probably just about as earth-shattering as when Lord Jamar came to the conclusion in his own mind that the world was flat. I mean, you gotta think, his mind was truly blown, like he had the best night of his life when that happened. That's the same thing that is going on with Stevie here, and it's really confusing. And it's like, how do y'all come to these realizations about things that have existed except for Lord Jamar for so long? I mean, I just don't understand how Stevie can be a middle-aged black man and just never have experienced any of this stuff. Just so shocked that these people exist out here. I'm telling you, those people I talked about with the Negro skin coats, they are real. And Stevie is finally realizing that. Like, instead of having a cross on the wall with Jesus Christ, they would rather just have a black man hanging from the ceiling. That's what they would rather have. The people that we're going to talk about in today's video, these people in these group chats, these people in these alt-right circles, the ones that Stevie, just for whatever reason, acts like they never existed until just recently. It's like, bruh, how are you this stupid? Like, I mean, you can't be this dumb, bro. There's no way. I know we made the jokes on this channel, but it's like, there's no way, man. There's no way. But before we go too much further, please feel free to hit the like button or the hype button as well, or all of the buttons. Hit the subscribe button too. Feel free to do that while you're at it. Also, I have recently mentioned that I was in a movie last year and it finally came out, and I am going to show clips of that in my next video. So stay tuned.
Telegram messages got hacked from some leaders of young Republican groups around the nation. It comes from the Politico, but I've seen a couple of accounts shedding light on this situation, man, and appreciate you all sending this to me. I'm just gonna read it, bro. I love leaked messages expose young Republicans' racist rant. Thousands of private messages reveal young GOP leaders joking about gas chambers, slavery, and...
I mean, one thing I really can't stand about these racists is that they are just some of the most unoriginal people. I mean, everything is just the exact same. They always want to repeat history, play back the hits, and just do everything all over again. I mean, there's just not an ounce of creativity with these people. You know what? That's why they love Ghibli photos so much. If you know these types of people, these radicals, these closeted individuals, they love the Ghibli photos. Yeah, the little cute photos that people be using as thumbnails as alternatives to the AI photos that are out there as well. Yeah, those. You got an idea of what I'm talking about. I'll probably find one to put on the screen, but still, you know what I'm talking about. about. They love those. I'm telling you, they really get off to those photos. There's something wrong with these individuals. Just not an ounce of creativity. They just love everything to be the exact same. I mean, I'm telling you, if you just find a way to just turn any other like ordinary photo into a Ghibli, you will find a way to make one of those radical men have a boner and one of those women squirt.
And here you got a few of the messages they pulled from the Telegram thread. Everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber. You're giving nationals too much credit and expecting the Jews to be honest. Great, I love Hitler. I'm ready to watch people burn now. I'd go to the zoo if I wanted to watch monkeys play ball. If we ever had a leak of this chat, we'd be cooked for real, for real.
Well, at least they're self-aware, I guess. I mean, that's one thing.
They love the watermelon people. Stay in the closet, FAGGOT. This girl is fully RETARDED.
God, these people are just so lame. I mean, I'm telling you, the watermelon people, they're not original. I mean, dude, come up with something cool. I mean, damn, man. I mean, if you're going to just like throw something racist out there, at least make it count, man. I mean, this stuff doesn't hurt. Not anymore. I mean, we done heard this shit for, centuries now. Watermelon people, apes, monkeys. I mean, it's the same tropes, dude. Like, this stuff isn't, like, it's just not even funny. I mean, I don't know what it is. Like, in their circles, they think this shit is just hilarious. But I mean, dude, I'm telling you, it's whack. Like, dude, nobody's gonna buy this act, man. You would get booed off a stage.
But yeah, it says leaders of young Republican groups throughout the country worried what would happen if their Telegram chat ever got leaked, but they kept typing anyway. They refer to black people as monkeys and the watermelon people, and they muse about putting their political opponents in gas chambers. They talked about their enemies and driving them to self-deletion, and lauded Republicans who they believed support slavery.
Yes, some of them still want that. Hell, we still have lynching bills here in Tennessee that are still legal. I mean, if they really want to just hang you up by a tree in White County, they can still do it. I'm pretty sure it's White County, but I'm just saying, like, and go figure, it would be White County. I mean, it technically is called Sparta, but it's White County. But these aren't far-fetched things for these people to actually believe. But I'm telling you, people who come to this university understand this. Like, intelligent people watch these videos and they understand. It's like, no shit, homie.
William Hendricks, the Kansas Young Republicans vice chair. I just pulled a picture of him up. Yeah, this is the individual in question here. And then,
yeah, his fat ass fits the build. I do not trust that man's fade. It is way too high up. It is way too high on top of his head. Something is off of that. And that look with his glasses, nah.
William Hendricks, the Kansas Young Republicans vice chair, used the words, he used the N-word a few times. He used the N-word, I think, more than a few times. I read that somewhere. He used it, I don't know.
Bruh, it's the first sentence. I mean, what the hell are you looking at? Like, what's on the screen? Are you not reading it? It's the first sentence.
A lot of variations of a racial slur more than a dozen times in the chat. Bobby Walker, the vice chair of the New York State Young Republicans at the time, referred to as epic, and Peter Giunta, who at the time was chair of the same organization, wrote in the message sent in June that everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber. Giunta was referring to an upcoming vote on whether he should become chair of the Young Republican National Federation, the GOP's 15,000 member political organization for Republicans between 18 and 40 years old. I'm going to create some of the greatest physiological torture methods known to men. We only want true believers, he continued. Two members of the chat responded. Everyone that votes no is going to the gas chamber, and everyone that endorsed but then votes for us is going to the gas chamber. When do we start bullying, dude? We have a solid 3 people who can probably have
one of us
them want to jump. They can't even fucking write. If they vote for us, why would they be gassed? When do we bring that side out? I'm going to create some of the greatest physiological torture methods known to man. We only want true believers. Can we fix the showers? Gas chambers don't fit the Hitler aesthetic. I'm ready to watch people burn now. We got to pretend that we like them. Hey, come on in, take a nice shower, relax, boom.
We call them radicals for a reason. But once again, we got to remember that Stevie struggles with words.
That's crazy, man.
Now, Stevie's still navigating his way through the article, so it hasn't quite hit home yet for him exactly what he's reading. Once again, this is the reason why you need to have reading comprehension skills. Once you process the information, it hits home, but for some people, it hits a lot slower. That's why the processing speed of Stevie, it seems like it's Windows 95. But we're gonna get there, don't worry, coming soon. Alright, I'm just gonna take over the narration from what he started to read. The exchange is part of a trove of Telegram chats obtained by Politico and spanning more than 7 months of messages among young Republican leaders in New York, Kansas, Arizona, and Vermont. The chat offers an unfiltered look at how a new generation of GOP activists talk when they think no one is listening. Since Politico began making inquiries, one member of the group chat is no longer employed at their job, and another's job offer was rescinded. Prominent New York Republicans, including Representative Elise Stefanik and State Senate Minority Leader Rob Ortt, have denounced that chat, and festering resentments among young Republicans have now turned into public recriminations, including allegations of character assassination and extortion. The 2,900 pages of chats, shared among a dozen millennial and Gen Z Republicans between early January and mid-August, chronicle their campaign to seize control of the National Young Republican Organization on a hardline pro-Donald Trump platform. Many of the chat members already work inside the government or party politics, and one serves as a state senator.
I'm glad it's only a dozen of these idiots.
Nigga! There's no way this man thinks that there's only 12 of them. As he always likes to say, birds of a feather flock together. And I think there's a lot more than 12 birds.
I saw that 15,000. I'm like, oh, we don't need this shit, bro. We don't need this shit, dog, because it just adds more fuel to the fire, man. And ain't nobody gonna sit here and try to go through the weeds, especially the left side. They're not even gonna check and see.
Says the man who doesn't believe in facts when the conversation comes down to facts. The man who bases things on feels and
I could care less
is the person who's trying to tell you that the other side can't be reached. The same person who was talking about that side need to be decapitated.
I could care less.
Heads cut off.
I could care less.
Thrown into the blender.
I could care less.
Or make sure you put it in the wood chipper. Make sure you get it real good. Make sure you chop them up real and nice. You know what I'm saying? And then make sure you go ahead and burn that body. Leave nothing left. That's what he was talking about with the left. The side who's all emotional, right? Says the person who had veins popping up out of his head. But hey, neither here nor there. I'm just confused as to why you still believe this. Talking about they can't be reached. It sounds like the guys who are on your side are the ones who can't be reached. So if you're on their team, sounds like you're the side that can't be reached. Now, I'm definitely not going to sit here and act like the other side is easy to talk to, but we're talking about you.
You know, what's valid, what it is, what it ain't, or what not. All they see is Republicans saying this, and this, and the actions of these few is going to label the entire group, man. And this is not what the fuck we need, dog. If this is fucking true, but it's looking like it is. But it's like, regardless of the credibility, right? Credibility doesn't matter. It's about how headlines are gonna make you feel.
Well, it's not just headlines. If it's real, if it's true, if it's factual, it's not just headlines. It sounds like it's something that people should be on the alert from. Sounds like something that people should know about. Sounds like me, I know I should be in hiding if these people actually take over. You know what I'm saying? If they really get control, really start seizing the streets, military marching up and down the road. I mean, if that's really to get the way that they want it, you know what? I think I should want to know about that.
And we do not need this, bro, but it's here now. And ain't shit we can do besides everyone come together and isolate these fucking idiots and hold them accountable, bro. Because these motherfuckers are the reason why people get labeled certain things, get labeled racist, get labeled Nazis, get labeled everything under the fucking sun, because you got people out here literally doing this shit. And these are people of actual positions representing the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? And where there's a dozen, there's going to be a dozen more.
And you're trying to have me under the impression that you really believe that there was only 12 of them. And you just said if there's 12 of them now, there will be just 12 more. I mean, hello, start doing the math. Birds of a feather. Remember the things that you say, Stevie. I'm telling you, retention here. Like this is the reason why people started to thinking you had a problem, huh? Or a lot of other different issues. CTE, and had your brains beat in. Like I'm sorry about that edit, by the way, but still, I mean, it was good times. But we're worried about your headspace. But honestly, I'm starting to think like every now and then you seem like you're having trouble reading the screen. I think you need reading glasses. Maybe you need to take a trip over to Walgreens, CVS, your local pharmacy, and just get you a pair. That way you can go ahead and stop all that blinking and get us to not be so concerned about you. Because other than the fact that you can't see, I'm still trying to get you back to the level-headed side. I want you to really I want you to stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Like, you got the red shirt on today. You literally look like the black Kool-Aid man today. Like, come on, man. Like, even though like red is actually it's a good color. Like, it actually complements him well, you know, like no Diddy. But I'm just saying, like, red is a good color on him. Like, but I like red. But, you know, I'm just saying, I don't want to rock it as much these days because of what it stands for. You love it, though.
You know what I mean? And it's not a good look, bro. And it dives right into the fucking narrative. It dives right into the damn label that the right side gets generalized. We need to cut these cancers out, get them the fuck out of here, and continue being great.
Continue being great? How? You have to explain that to me. First, you have to be great at some point. When were you great? Neither side has been great, but y'all, I'm telling you, you definitely ain't been great. That whole Make America Great Again thing, a facade. It's a whole takeover. Like, we've all debunked this. Like, come on, Stevie, man, snap out of it, man. Like, I know I've said that you're in the sunken place, but sometimes I'm getting concerned that you're just in the upside down. You are lost, homie. Like, I'm trying my best. Like, I mean, my fishing line can only go so far down below the sea. And I mean, James Cameron can only travel so far too. He's made it deep down there, but I mean, I'm telling you, I don't know what we do at this point. Like, we don't have people with special powers here that can save you. First of all, I'm this universe's Spider-Man and I can't even stick to walls. And you're going to sit here and tell me, like, what are we supposed to do, Stevie? I'm trying to save lives out here. I've been inspired by watching so much Myron Gaines that I am determined to save your life and bring you back. But I can't. I mean, you won't allow me to do it.
The ops are going to swarm to this like flies on shit and say, hey, told y'all motherfuckers, y'all racist ass bastards. Nah, dog. That ain't the right. That's not conservative. That's some racist ass. We need to address these motherfuckers as racist ass, dog. And that's it.
Stevie does not have enough juice behind this. He is holding back this energy that he's supposed to have towards this problem that he has with this situation. Like, I'm telling you, if this came from the far left, you know he would be screaming like, "Shocker!"
Surprising to see, you know, actual representatives, people that represent the government in some type of professional capacity talking like that, bro. Like, it's only certain motherfuckers that talk like that.
And that can only be.
I mean, like, trolls and idiots talk like that, bro. But you literally got troll-like idiot individuals in leadership roles, dog. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. They ain't got no business being in that motherfucker, bro. But I gotta keep it 100 and just think about other people in high positions that may share the same perspective as them. Which is gonna be the minority, but it's just, this ain't all of them, bro. This ain't all of them, dog. And these seem to be people of influence and shit that's gonna mold other motherfuckers' minds, having them think the same fucking ways.
Stevie, I promise you, it's a lot more of them than you think. It's a lot more.
Perpetuating this fucking problem, dog, and shit we do not need, bro. Shit we do not need, man. Like, you got to be a weird motherfucker to be talking like that, though. Just period, just in general, you got to be a weird motherfucker to talk like that, dog. Your average Samaritan don't be out here just having casual conversation talking like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? That don't even make no sense.
What doesn't make sense is your lack of ability to understand your reality. Like, Stevie, I'm telling you, you really need to go see a doctor, man, because I'm telling you, there's something wrong with your mental state. It's somewhere between lost, confused, and I don't know who the F I am anymore, homie. I'm telling you, you are truly out there. Like, you are absolutely mind blown at this situation, just floored at this situation. Like, you cannot believe this is an actual reality. You look just as lost and confused as those parents were in The Land Before Time when the kids actually made it to the Great Valley. Actually, as a matter of fact, you remind me of the parents in the Rugrats, where every time they made it home and realized that none of their kids died under the grandpa's watch. That's how lost you look. Wake up, Stevie. This isn't Bobby's world. Now, I know I threw a whole bunch of childhood references at you, but hopefully you got a couple of those.
How you that demented? Like, position aside, as you as an individual, how you that demented, bro? Like, I'd expect to see motherfuckers trolling, doing some shit like that, whose lives are fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't got shit else to do besides saying the most worst sadistic shit on comments and trolling motherfuckers, bro. But these motherfuckers actually hold positions.
Yes, they do. You do also realize, Stevie, that some of those people in the comment section are real people. Like, those aren't all bots. Like, I hope you ain't botted up your channel. Like, I mean, is that why you're confused? Because I thought those views were real. I thought the comments were real. So those are real people down there in the comments. So if you know those people be saying those things, then you know there's a segment of this world that be thinking those things. So I'm trying to figure out why you're so confused. You've been seeing it. You've been getting dick slapped by reality for a long time, Stevie. Like, it's in your face. Those people be supporting you. They be out there just circle jerking you up, man. I mean, you don't even be realizing that's where you be making your butter, homie. Like, Stevie, I've heard you be called everything from a butter biscuit eating, buck dancing ass, Sly Cooper and ass trash panda. I mean, I've heard you be called a lot of things. I just want you to wake up and come back. Giunta claimed the release of that chat is part of a highly coordinated year-long character assassination led by Gavin Wax and the New York City Young Republican Club, in allusion to once obscured internecine war that has now spilled into the open. These logs were sourced by way of extortion provided to Politico by the very same people conspiring against me.
Regardless of how they were sourced, motherfucker, they say what they say. So these messages is real. These messages is real, dog.
There's a turn coming. I can sense it. Stevie is about to change a little bit. He said, "What's most disheartening is that despite my unwavering support of President Donald Trump since 2016, rogue members of his administration, including Gavin Wax, have participated in this conspiracy to ruin me publicly simply because I challenged them privately." Wax, a staffer in Trump's State Department, formerly led the New York Young Republican Club, a separate city-based group that is at odds with the state organization, the New York State Young Republicans. He declined to comment. Despite his allusions and infighting, Giunta still apologized. "I am so sorry to those offended by the insensitive and inexclusive language found within the more than 28,000 messages of a private group chat that I created during my campaign to lead the Young Republicans," he said. "While I take complete responsibility, I have had no way of verifying their accuracy and am deeply concerned that the message logs in question may have been deceptively doctored." So basically, they know it's true. At least one person in the Telegram chat works in the Trump administration, Michael Bartels, who according to his LinkedIn account serves as a senior advisor in the Office of General Counsel within the U.S. Small Business Administration.
I mean, so this whole thread is legit. That's insane. That's insane. And these people make decisions. They're leaders. They're looked up to. That's how you fucking see the world, and you're representing the whole fucking side. People look at y'all and refer to y'all as the epitome of this political side. And y'all are out here making motherfuckers look like demons in the flesh. Like, if they looking like that, then everybody else must be that way. That ain't what the fuck it is. It's just, I can't even hold you, but it's hard for me to come to terms with actual people of position being in a motherfucking chat like that.
You don't find that suspicious?
I do find that suspicious. These guys are in positions of power. They lead people. They're supposed to be leaders of young men. How could they do such a thing? He sounds just like one of those deceived churchgoers, one of those people that went to one of those congregations that stole everything, ripped off everybody that ever donated a dime, dipset, left without a trace. I mean, completely gone, left with all sorts of money, robbed their homes, everything. One of those type of pastors is basically what he's falling for, and he doesn't even realize it. He's one of those people who's been indoctrinated, and it's just now like he still can't even wake up. It's like he's like aware semi, but he's stuck. I mean, he can't get out. He's trapped.
Blow the fuck up, bro. This shit gonna blow the fuck up, bro. That's not conservative. That's not right wing. That's not Republican, bro. That's just racist, anti-Semitic, sexist, misogynistic bitches, bro. The definition of it, bro. And that's how we gotta treat them, man. I really wasn't paying attention to how any of these fools looked, right? Which is irrelevant to the whole point of the video, bro. Like, these bitches need to get what's coming to them, right? But then it's like the gall, bro. The audacity of these fat, probably stinking, ain't seen they dick in about 10 years looking asses got the nerve to be talking shit.
Why is Stevie talking like that?
You got the nerve to be thinking you better than somebody. Got the nerve to think that anything, bro. Like, these are clearly the poor excuses of men. Right, any men out here thinking and saying the shit they fucking thinking, but then like, look at them, bro. these Pillsbury doughboy looking asses that ain't probably smelt the stitch of puss and goddamn God knows how long. They probably some mother incels. How the hell they goddamn make it to these roles, make it to these positions, bro? You know what I'm saying? Would never say nothing of the like to anybody face, but be back behind the scenes talking shit amongst they fat asses together. You know what I'm saying? I could care less.
Honestly, I am just confused. I'm really trying to figure out what that kind of accent was. I don't know what that was, Stevie. Like, what's going on? Like, you really switched up there. Like, all of a sudden your twang changed. Like, all of a sudden you were a Southern. Hell, you need to go get your cowboy hat. Like, where's it at, homie? I mean, you need to go out there and start repping again. I mean, because sounds like you really were ready to go back out there and yeehaw. I mean, I don't know what that was. Just a little while ago, I said that, hey, you sounded like you were in a place between lost, confused, and don't know who the F you were. That accent sounded like that. Because, I mean, dog, I mean, what is up? I mean, who are you trying to impress? It sounded like you were really trying to go in between all avenues there. Like, that was strange. Talking about how, I mean, who gets these people in office is people like you. You're the ones who vote them in. They're on your side. They're on your team. They're on your bench. You can sub them in at any point in time. Like, they're on your team, dog. Like, you're there with them. You're in the crowd. You're out there, you know, buying popcorn, getting drinks. You're supporting it. You know what I'm saying? You're getting tickets. You got season tickets. Hell, courtside. I'm telling you, you're invested. But damn, Stevie, I mean, look, dude, I'm telling you, man, like the short bus shorties, look, they can use a friend, and I think they can find a friend in you. And I really believe so. I think you might need to go talk to some folks about your brain. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know if it's coke. I don't know if it's other things. Maybe it's the pressure. I mean, you did get smoked by Abba recently, and you've been out here really trying to redeem your reputation out here. And I mean, dude, I mean, kudos, but it's also kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Well, anyway, like, share, hype the video, and I hope you enjoyed it all. And I will see you soon.